All right, let's jump into it, guys. World of Woman Galaxy. So let's first just show you some of the artwork. If OpenSea plays games with us, and then we're going to talk all about it. So World of Woman Galaxy was a free collection for holders. If you held a World of Woman, you got to claim this free. So there were 10,000 World of Woman holders. So there were 10,000 people that got to claim these free. Then you had a whitelist of 2,222 people, and those people only paid 0.3 Ethereum. And then you had the public sale. Now, the public sale was a Dutch auction. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not a fan of anyone doing Dutch auctions. I just think, I don't like to sit around for 8 hours waiting for it to get to a reasonable price. But if you look here, there was a huge amount of hype when it was coming out. Obviously, as the supply came up when the public sale happened the day after the pre-sale. So that the high was 2.2 Ethereum. Then public sale came, so there's more supply on the market now. Price dropped to 1.9, sold out quickly. Everyone's bullish. Price went to 2.1. Had a reveal. People are getting rid of what they weren't happy with. It went down to 1.7, and now we're seeing it sitting really at what I think is a great entry point of 1.25. There is still going to be about 1,700. That's obviously holders that haven't minted yet, because the total collection size is 22,222. So yeah, still going to be a bit of supply over here. Very impressive to see the ownership distribution, and it keeps growing. It was about 6,000 about 2-3 days ago. So that's healthy. That's good to see. A huge amount of Ethereum traded, which is good to see. There was actually a bit of a hack here, and OpenSea likes to play games. There was a bit of a, not a hack, there was a bit of a trick that you could do, which the opportunity window has closed now. So World of Woman said all the traits will be different to your World of Woman Genesis NFT, except for, I think they said close. Was it close? No, it was something with less traits. Just want to see if I can find it. I really don't think it was close. Was it background? It was skin tone. It was skin tone, yeah. Except for skin tone, your skin tone would be the same skin tone that you had from your World of Woman Genesis. So people went here and searched for either Night Goddess or Irradium, and were able before reveal to pick up these very rare traits. So you can see the floor for these starts at 4.4 compared to 1.3. So it was public knowledge, it was told, but you really, if you were told that originally and you didn't scroll much and you just look here and you see how equal the distribution is, you might not have gone all the way down to see the two rare ones. And that's why people saw that while they were launching, there were sales going on for 5-6 Ethereum, even though the floor price was 2 Ethereum. So that was not, people were accusing World of Woman of leaking metadata. That was not the case. It was just that those people had read carefully the white paper and had realized that the one trait was being taken across. So here's the artwork finally. Thank you, OpenSea. And you see here, yeah, listen, everyone can draw their own conclusion. This is specifically the rare ones. I'm scared to go back. I don't think it will show us. But very similar vibe to the World of Woman. You'll notice the backgrounds are quite different. So yeah, a bit different. I think for someone that doesn't hold a World of Woman, it's quite cool, because these could be mistaken for a World of Woman. For someone that does own a 10 ETH NFT and they're on Twitter with this as their PFP, they might not want someone who paid 1.25 ETH to have a profile picture that looks like a genuine Genesis World of Woman. So, maybe there's an argument to be had that these should have been more distinct than the Genesis collection. That's up to everyone to decide. I personally, since I don't hold a World of Woman anymore, it's on my idiot list, I think. If not, I have to add it. Let's check the idiot list. There's the idiot list. No, it is not here, people. Alrighty. So World of Woman, I've got a small pencil. 7 World of Woman sold, I think it was about 2 point something. I'll look after the show and update it on our Discord. It's not such an idiot because that sale was what allowed me to buy my Clone X, which I bought at 2.5 ETH and ended up selling at 18 Ethereum. So not such an idiot. I just didn't have enough money to keep my World of Woman, and I sadly had to let her go. But yeah, so that's interesting on that side. What was also interesting is that we saw on this Dutch auction, and it was done on their website over here. We saw this starting at 3 ETH, okay, and barely moving, like literally like maybe 5 sales, not even, and going down to 2.7 and nothing, and waiting 20 minutes or half an hour, going down, and nothing happened. Nothing happened until 1 ETH. When it hit 1 ETH, it went insane. All of a sudden gas shot up to 3,500 Gwei. And you just saw that was the right price. That was the price the market thought it was worth, what they wanted to pay. I think it was silly for them to start at 3 ETH. It's interesting because Bored Ape Yacht Club did a similar thing with mutants. If you were a non-holder, they had a Dutch auction starting at 3 ETH. The difference was Bored Ape Yacht Club's floor price was about 30 Ethereum when they did that. So just by that maths, the right price would have been 1 Ethereum. It would have sold out immediately. They could have just priced it at 1 ETH and not made everyone sit there waiting. But yeah, it went absolutely mad. Also notable to me, and I was quite shocked, was that they allowed up to 20 per transaction. And you could actually do multiple transactions. Now, the reason I say I'm shocked is that that's not usually something that a blue chip project does. Usually they want a higher owner distribution and they cap it at 1 or 2 or 3 max. To see 20, I was quite surprised. And also make of that what you will. But yeah, when it got to that right price, it sold very quickly. I do believe in World of Woman very much long term. They've taken on Guy Alsari recently as their manager. He's the manager for Madonna, but also for Bored Ape Yacht Club. So he knows how to do these things. And typically 99% of the people involved in crypto or NFTs can't afford an 11 Ethereum, a 10 Ethereum NFT. And we're finding that the drops of these notable blue chip projects are a good way to get people into the ecosystem and allow people to be part of this amazing ecosystem. And if you had done this with Bored Ape and Mutant Ape, you'd be sitting pretty now. And I believe World of Woman is the same concept as that. We also saw Bored Ape sitting at mint price for weeks and weeks and weeks at 3 Ethereum. You could have picked a Mutant Ape up for months at 3 ETH. So this might be the same, it might not, but definitely long term, I'm incredibly bullish. I expect this to be at a 5 ETH floor in a certain amount of months. I've got no idea how long. There's so much that depends on it. But considering everything, maybe 3 to 6 months, you won't pick one up for less than 5 ETH, in my opinion. Please do your own research. Not financial advice, but I do believe so for a lot of reasons. Similar to what we're seeing with Cool Cats and Cool Pets, all these blue chips launching sub-collections, even on a smaller level like Dead Fellas with Dead Friends, I think it's a great opportunity to get into the ecosystem. Gutter Cat Gang with their, whatever they call it, Gutter Juice, that they launched. If you don't have that 2 ETH to get either a pigeon or a dog or a rat, I would buy into a 0.3 Gutter Juice if you like the ecosystem. So, I'd much rather do that play than mint a bloody 0.3 3D project. The risk is much lower and the upside is there. These teams have been building for a very long time. They already have a huge community and a big name in the space. I personally picked one up, a World of Woman Galaxy, on the secondary. I did try and mint it. I couldn't make my gas high enough to get it. I tried to mint it when it went to about 3,500 sold, showing on their website, and I still couldn't get it at all. I upped my gas a few times to quite high, still didn't get it. Transaction failed. I picked one up on the secondary for 1.4. I'm very happy with it as far as what I paid for it, and I'm holding it. I'm not interested. I may sell it at 4 or 5 ETH, yes, but for now, I'm happy to hold it, and I think it's a really safe, good long-term investment.